Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Endurance AT Full Body. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat and some light dumbbells. I'm just using 1 kilo, which is just over 2 pounds. You don't have to use any hand weights at all, but there are some exercises which will be toning the arms, so you might want to grab them just for those. We will be doing some handstand, mini handstand kind of exercises. If you're not familiar with those, then you might want to choose the modification where instead of lifting off into the mini handstand, you can just do a leg raise. I'll cue you in on those modifications as we go along. So today is going to work like this. We're going to have 20 rounds of 80 seconds of work with just 10 seconds to change over. So it's not really a long changeover period, just enough to catch your breath and get into position for the next exercise. If you need to take any breaks, just press pause and come back to it when you're ready. Otherwise, we're going to attempt to flow all the way through without any breaks. So it's going to be about 30 minutes of total body sculpting and a bit of cardio. I'm going to use the first couple of exercises to warm up, but if you're in a colder climate, you might want to do an extra warm up and get back when you're ready. I'm not wearing footwear, but if you prefer to, you can, especially for some of the moves which might be a bit challenging on the balance. You might want to wear shoes, otherwise you might want to have a chair handy to hold on to. Okay, enough talk. Pressing start. So the first exercise is just going to be a squat. So come down and then kick to the side, come down and kick to the back. Come down, other side, come down, back. So what you're doing is just using your arms like a hammer curl, side and back. You don't have to kick too high because we're just warming everything up. And I want you to sink low with a hinged back. So you're really trying to hinge forward at the waist so that you've got your knees lining up over your ankles and you're never allowing that knee to come out over your toe. As you get warmer, sink a little bit lower, 38 seconds to go. So it's side, down, back, all the way out. Deep breaths. Your heart rate is going to come up fairly quickly with this workout because we're using all of our larger muscle groups. 16 seconds. Back, as if you're shutting a door to the side and to the back. 9-8. 6-5. If you want to work through the breaks, you can. 4-3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now we're going to do a lunge. We're going to do a straight lunge, and then we're going to do a curtsy lunge. Come back in and other side. So it's a straight lunge back, come in, curtsy lunge, change sides. Straight back, diagonal, change sides. Straight back, tap in, diagonal, tap in. Straight, tap, back. Now I want you to try to keep the front leg bent. So you're loading all of your weight into the heel of the front leg and you're hinging again slightly forward as you bring that leg behind in the lunge and back. 42. Diagonal, straight, diagonal. You might want to make that diagonal lunge a bit bigger by stepping out wider. You can do that. 30 seconds. Straight, diagonal. Try to get your knee low and keep your tummy pulled in, your shoulders are down and back. Straight, all the way across, 12 seconds. Keep breathing. Back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to stay on one side. And what I want you to do is come down, bring your leg up. So it's up, across and up. Start now. It's up to the side, across and side. Down in a squat, lunge and side. Squat and side, lunge and side. So your arms are just kind of in a side lateral raise. You've got a bent leg here, across and side. So this one is starting to challenge your balance a little bit. So hold your tummy in, That's going to help you across. And pick a focal point in front of you. That's going to help you too. Don't look around the room. Breathe out at the top and side. Try to get the leg up high. That's going to engage your obliques a bit as well. And remember that curtsy lunge can be wide. So step further back. Weight is in the heel of the front leg. 19, 18. 16, 15. Keep going. 12, 11. Get it up high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to put the ends of our weights down, come down low. We're going to step, bring the knee in, step across, bring the knee out. So it's go now. Step behind, knee in, across, knee to the elbow. Behind, knee in straight, across, knee to elbow. Now start bend extending your front leg. Bend, extend, across and in. Back and in, across and in. Now if you're finding this too hard on your spine because you're not flexible enough to keep your arms down like this, you can get a chair and put your hands on the back of a chair, okay? In straight, in across, 41. Important to bend, extend the back leg, the supporting leg, because that is where the work is, in the heel. Should be feeling your glutes. Come on. Tummies are in. Look down in front of you to make sure your neck is aligned with your spine. 19, 18. Keep going. In and in. In straight, in diagonal. 7, 6. Keep going. It doesn't matter if you mess it up and do 2 straight, 2, 1. Okay, it doesn't matter. I just want you to keep moving. Come into a plie kind of position with your feet turned out, and we're just going to go down and up with the arm. Start down, both arms together, up. So the bottom arm's not moving much. It's just kind of coming a little bit forward, and you're sinking deep, deep, down, up. You need to sink deep and squeeze your glutes on the up. Blow out on the up, 59. Up, up. So you're leaning here directly to the side, which means you should feel your oblique on the bottom here. Up. Big, wide, opening move for the chest. 41. Keep going. Warming up through the shoulders, because we're going to be using them next. 33. 30. So the next one is going to be a mini handstand move. When I go down into the mini handstand, I'm just going to kick up my bottom leg. But if you prefer not to do that, then you can just do a glute raise. 12, 11. Keep going. Just don't stop. This is endurance. You're building up your stamina. You need to keep going. 3, 2, 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down, knee up, down, kick. Then we're going to come into a mini handstand. Okay, go with me. So it's down, knee, down, kick, hands in front, lift off that foot. But if you don't want to lift off, then I'll show you. This is a glute raise version, okay? So it's knee, kick, touchdown if you want, and lift off a little bit, or knee, kick, and bring the front leg up, or if you want to make it even harder, kick, ankles together. So it's knee, it's kick, lean forward and up. So what I want you to focus on is looking back at your feet. I don't want you to look at your hands, because that will actually put your neck out of alignment. Look back through the gap, and that will try to keep your spine straight all the way to your head. Kick, come down, up. 13, knee, kick, come down, up. Come on, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome job. Now put both weights in the front hand, and we're going to come into a split position, hinge forward at the waist, and we're going to do triceps. Do triceps with me. Kick up your back leg. If you want your front hand on the supporting leg, kick it up and lean forward. So you need to make sure that as you come down, once again, the weight is in the heel of the front leg, and you're not allowing this knee to jut out over your toe. Down, back, back. Extend that arm. Squeeze your butt, lift that leg. Up, up. Look in front of you. If it's too much to have both weights in one hand, you can do it without. And if you don't want to lift off, just do this. That's your option. This one is wobbly, so if you need a chair, put a chair there or a wall. 23. Come on, 20. Just breathe. Flat back. You're not moving the top portion of your arm at all, just from the elbow. Squeeze up, squeezing the back of your arm. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, so now come down into a down dog position, and we're going to do a glute raise into, so glute raise into a plant in front, then a lift off tiny bit, change legs, lift off tiny bit, glute raise into a plant. Lift off, change legs, lift off, glute raise, come into a wide runner's lunge at the front, lift off, lift off. Now if you don't want to lift off, just do all glute raises. Just go glute raise, glute raise, glute raise in front, okay? That's your option. Lift off, if you want to lift off higher, lift off, glute raise, and front. If you want to go still higher, lift off, lift off. It's just going to give you more air time. Glute raise and front. 33 seconds. Look down, in between your hands, towards your feet. Arms are straight. It's up. It's up. It's glute raise. 19, 18. It's up. Up. Glute raise. Come on. Keep going. Keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to stay down here, and we're going to run towards the front leg. So we're going to go into plank, and come in like this. Go now. It's in and back. It's in and back. In and back. So you're coming front, you're jumping back. In, jump back. In, jump back. All the way to the front. In. In. Try to keep your shoulders really nice and aligned over your hands. In. It's dynamic, but if you just want to step, 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 knee in, step, step, that's your option. Otherwise, jump it with me. 44. In and back. In. Hold your tummy in. You're coming over diagonally. Your inside knee is coming to the outside of that elbow. 28, 27, 26. In and back. In and back. 20. 17, 16. We've got an abs exercise. Then we're going to do 2 cardio intervals, and we're switching sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on, all the way to the end. And last one. Okay, abs exercise. Don't need your weights. We're going to come down. We're going to come up and up. Go now. Come down, roll up, tap one foot, tap the other foot. Come down, roll up, tap, tap. Come down, roll up, up, up. If you can't lift off, then just stay seated, okay? But I want you to try and do at least a couple lifted off. Down, up, tap, tap. Hold your belly in, up, up, down, up. 44, up, up, down, up. If you want to, you can do this as well. If it's too hard to use only one arm, up, up. It is a bit wobbly, but you're using more muscle fibers. If you allow yourself to wobble that little bit more, up. Keep your butt up, 23, up and up. 19, 18. So we've got a cardio interval after this. It's going to be in a plank position, doing some plank jumps with glute raises. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come back into plank. We're going to come forward, come in, glute raise, okay? Get ready, come into plank, wide at the front, knees, glute raise, front, back, glute raise. If you want to elevate it, stay off and hover your knees. Front, back, up, up. Glute raise, kick higher. So if you want to feel your glutes more, being down here on your knees is going to allow you to get that foot higher. Front, back, squeeze it, fast pace. Front, back, squeeze, 40 seconds. Front, back, breathe, and up. Front, back, squeeze, 30 seconds. Keep going. Up and up. Weight is in the heels at the front. 23 and up. Front, back, up and up. 17, 16. Come on. We're standing up after this one. Back, up and up. 8, 7. Front, back, up and up. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. You can grab your hand weights. Okay, we're going to do a jump. So it's a down, kick. So it's a little jump. And you're just kicking. Kick in front. If you don't want to jump, just do a raise. Okay, that's your option. But if you can, just lift off the toe a little tiny bit and kick. So down, kick. Push your arms down. 53. Come on. The higher you kick, the more you're going to feel it. Kick. 43. If you need a little break, do a few of these, or don't go as deep, and then come back to it. 33. Come down with a straight spine. Definitely good for the heart rate. 23. Just keep going. Do something. We're back to the squat, side raise, lunge, side raise after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that one was hard. So this time, squat, side raise, lunge, side raise. Catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. And it's side laterals, side, side. Let your heart rate come down and then sink lower and step wider behind. Side, side. Squeeze your arms, hold your belly in. 56. Heart rate coming down. Sink low. Weight is in the heels. Belly button to spine. Breathe out at the top. 39. Across. So lift your leg high to feel those obliques. Up. 28. Breathe. Oxygen to the muscles. It's going to help you. Squeeze your shoulders at the top. 15. Up. 12, 11. Remember, if you need to take a break or if you need to drop the weights, just do it. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going down again. You can use the ends of your weights. We're going to come in, then across and elbow. Okay? So it's in and elbow. It's in and elbow. In and elbow. Bend, extend the front leg. It's straight and side. Straight, curtsy. Straight, curtsy. Weight is in the heel of the front leg. That's where you're feeling the work, in the glute. Straight, curtsy. So you're coming in straight to your chest and then to the elbow. All the way. If you want to put your knee down on the mat, that's the hardest option. And remember, if you can't get your arms this low because it's hurting your back, use yoga blocks, use maybe a step bench to pick your hands up more. 25. Find a way of doing it. And breathe. 20. Across. And in. 14, 13. In. Sweat should be flowing now. Are you sweating like me? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come back up. Wide plie position. And we're going to do those wide arms. So come down. And it's down and up. Up. So the bottom arm comes slightly forward to meet the top arm. And you're bending directly to the side. So that you're feeling that oblique. And I want you to open that arm at the top so you feel a stretch. Stretching out the shoulders. Up. Ready for those handstands. 50. You can do it. 47. This one's slightly easier. Try to catch your breath. Up. Up. Tummy's in. Come down low. Legs are wide. Should be feeling your inner thighs. Squeeze your glutes at the top. 27. 24. Come on. Light weight, so you need to create your own intensity. Don't just throw your arm around. 14. Up. 10. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we're doing that one where it's down, knee, down, kick, fall forward, handstand. Okay, I'll do it from this side because that's how I angled it last time, and then just lift off to start. So it's knee, down, kick, lean forward, handstand. You choose your option. Knee, kick, lean forward, handstand. So if you don't want to do the handstand, then just do a glute raise. Lean forward, glute raise. Knee, kick. If you want intermediate, just bend the front leg. Knee, kick. Otherwise, ankles together. Knee, kick. If you can't reach to the ground in between, then just come up here. Kick, okay? And then come down and up. If you want more air time, take it. It's an interval workout. You don't need to keep the same pace as me. You just need to go. Once you see the exercise, just keep going. Knee, kick. 13. Look at your feet. Don't look at your hands. Kick. I don't want you to strain your neck. 3, 2, 1. Okay, both weights in the front hand. And we're going to come into that lunge position. Hinge forward at the waist. And remember those triceps? So, weight is in the front, heel, kick. Kick your leg up. Tricep kick. And point your toe. Glute raise. Glute raise. Up. Lengthen that leg. Back. Tummy's in. Try to keep your chest really centered. And remember, you're only using the bottom of your arm from your elbow to your wrist. Up. 48. Remember, this is your option. If you can't lift off, just do something. Use one weight if it's too heavy. Up. Squeezing your arm. 36. Come on. You can do it. 30. Squeeze it. 26. 23. Getting quiet. Sucking air. Up. Up. 10 seconds. Then we're back on the mat with those glute raise leg plants into your mini handstands. Okay? So you don't need your weights for this one. We're going to start in a down dog. Make sure you get your down dog right. Then we're going to raise the front leg so it's up. It's plant your leg. It's lift off, switch legs, lift off, and it's up, and it's plant your leg, and it's lift off, switch legs, lift off. If you don't want to lift off, you just do those glute raises. Up, up. Again, forward. If you want more, bend the leg, or I'll show you next time, we can click our ankles together again. Ankles, switch, ankles, glute raise to the front, lift up, up, glute raise. I want you to squeeze your glute. You need to squeeze your glute really hard at the top of this glute raise. Then big wide stretch to the front. It should be dynamic stretching and up. Front, 18 seconds. Up and up. Look at your feet. It's up. It's front. It's 10 seconds. Up and up. Keep going. Up. 4, 3. It's up and up. Okay, we're doing that plank with the jump to the front, to the side. Ah, the sweat is real. Ready? So it's front and back, front and back. Jump to the front and back. Jump to the front and back. So it's like a knee pull, and your knee is going to the elbow of the front arm. If you don't want to, just like this. Tap, 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 tap. But if you want to jump, this is your second last exercise. So, do it. As hard as you can, just go for it. Sweat, increase that metabolism. Come on, jump back. Tummy's in. It's okay if your butt is a little bit more up in the air in this one. Because of the pace, you might not be able to do perfect plank each time, but try to get far back and at least straighten your legs. 18, 17, 15, 14. Come on, do it with me. It's hard for me too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise. Okay, we're coming down And we're going tap, tap, using the back hand to support. Ready? Come down, come up, tap, tap. Come down, come up, tap, tap. Down and up, tap, tap. You don't need to go fast. If you want to slow it down, slow it down. The main thing is that you've got your butt lifted off and you're trying to get those legs up, trying to keep your hips as square as possible. You're going to want to turn towards the back, but try really hard not to. 42, and up, all the way down, up, tap, tap. And remember, if you can't do that, use both arms, or you can even go like this, tap, tap. Choose your level, but just don't stop. We've got 22 seconds. Don't stop. It's not an option to stop. 14. Come on. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. High five. Congratulations. That was a sweat fest. Let's stretch it. Let's get our breath back. So just open up through those inner thighs, letting yourself breathe. Even that little floor work there, it was mat work, but the pace was crazy. So you're going to sweat. You're going to feel it. Extend one leg and just come towards that, a bit over, and then front on. Burning fat, full body workout. Just your body weight and very light hand weight. Switch your sides. You don't need to use heavy weights. Doing those handstand variations will strengthen your shoulders so much. Come over. It's unbelievable because you are actually carrying your full body weight there. So don't think that just because you're not using heavy weights that it's not a strength training program. It definitely is. And working one side at a time, just put your leg up and we're going to put our chest towards that leg. Working one side at a time is really awesome because it helps you to get rid of unevennesses or imbalances in your body. So that's why I try to stay for 8 rounds on each side, using the same supporting leg. The same leg was working for all of those exercises. You may not have realized it quite so much, but I made sure that we always stayed on the same supporting leg. And if you have any issues, just mirror me. So line yourself up opposite me, and when my leg is in front, that's the leg you want in front. So you're actually going to be on opposite legs to me at the entire workout. That's the best way of doing it, otherwise you're going to lose track of what leg you're on. Just sit sideways and come across. So right now, this is my left arm, but it should be your right arm. And you should be always facing me, so you should have your face towards me here. Okay, so that's what mirroring is, because with the camera, obviously, we're going to be on opposite sides. But I don't want to actually call out which leg I'm on, left, right, because you'll get even more confused. So the best thing is just to line up your body, the same angle that I'm lining mine up, and keep your same side facing, okay? I hope that makes sense. That really helps me when I'm working out. Come into cat-cow. When I'm working out with trainers that like to go on diagonal, I find that quite difficult, but I know why they do it. They do it to show you both sides at the same time, because sometimes if you're just front on or side on, you can't see the other leg. So that's the reason why we go diagonal, to show you. Like right now, you can see both sides. If I'm like this, you can only see the front side. Okay, come down, stretch out your hands. So it can be a bit confusing, but look, even if you do the same leg twice, it doesn't really matter. Then next time, do the other leg twice, or you'll soon figure it out. Once you do a workout a few times, you're going to figure it out. So we did our triceps, so we're going to come up and just lift our arms to the back, Stretch our shoulders and our triceps. Handstands work your shoulders like crazy. So you always need to make sure you stretch them out. So lean over. And that other side, lean away. And then just hand on your knee and towards the back. And other side. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Endurance 80 Full Body. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next segment.